I went ahead and measured this with my tape measure, and it looks like about 1 3/8 outside dimension. And so I'm not sure if that's 1 1/4 pipe or 1 inch and just 1 inch, because the thicker your your copper size, 1 inch pipe, the outside dimension is thicker in a 1 inch pipe as it is a 3/4, as it is a 5/8, as it is a 1/2 inch. You know what I mean? So this could in fact be 1 inch pipe, but I measured 1 3/8. So on my notes I'll put 1 3/8 outside dimension, and then when I go to the hardware store I'll take a look at it. And sometimes you might see some red lettering on the side of a pipe, and if it's clean enough, somewhere along there you might see what size the pipe is. A lot of times they'll have all kinds of funky numbers and stuff, and I can't really read it. And on some of this insulation, some of it has written on there what size it is, and I went and looked at the piece that's down on the ground and there's nothing on it, and I looked at this one, there's nothing on it. I thought maybe there's some writing up at the top or something, but I didn't see anything. Like on the 1/2 inch and the 3/4 inch pipe on over further, I saw right on the side where it said 5/8, and the other one was 1/2 inch. Now see this pipe here? Before I crawl out of here, there's one other thing I wanted to show you. See how this piece here, there's an elbow here, and they cut a slit there, and they kind of folded it up, but they didn't cut it exactly right, and it's pulling apart on the back side. See how it's pulling apart? And what I usually do is when I cut things, I'll cut a separate piece from here down to the outside, and I'll cut it with a sheetrock saw, and I'll cut a 45 on it, and I'll kind of put it up there and fit it and see how it looks. And then on this piece I would cut this with a 45 on it, the whole pipe, and then just shove the two together. When it bends and you do it out of one piece, it has a tendency to want to pull apart, and that's what it did there. I can't even if I wanted to, it's hard at this point to try to pull that tight, put some duct tape around it, put a wire around it, tie, a zip tie, whatever. And I mean, if you really want to get anal about it, I might just leave it like that. I don't know. Next time I come up here, I'll look at it some more and see this top piece is split where they had the split, and they didn't notch it properly around that T, and that's why it's kind of apart there. But when you're putting on this pipe, the tighter you can put it, the better. Oh, I'm glad that's over with. Hey, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.